Hi there, it's Dr. Tiffany, your resident homeschool champion, and I'm bringing you another Thoughts of a Homeschool Mom video. Today's video is all about your homeschool routine and how to create one. This is actually the first video in a series of videos on that topic. I did a blog post that talks about how to create your homeschool routine, and if you want to see that, it's in the description of this video. What I'm doing in this video series is I'm going to be breaking down those tips in more detail. So you can take a look at that blog post in the meantime, but today's video is going to be talking about the first tip. Okay, tip number one for creating your homeschool routine: don't be a copycat. It's great to find information, blogs, websites, YouTube channels, books, you name it, that have information in it that really inspires you and that it seems helpful to you and that you take in and really enjoy. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to take that information and then think you have to use it exactly like it is if that doesn't work for your family and your the way that your family runs. Make sure that you gain inspiration and you use that information as a guide and as a model, but not just trying to cookie cut an information and take it and use it exactly like it is. From my own experience, copycatting is really not the best thing to do. When I first started homeschooling my daughter, I did lots and lots of research. I saw a schedule that I thought was perfect for us, and I decided that's what we were going to implement. And the schedule that I came up with, that I found, actually I didn't come up with it, I tried to do it exactly the way I found it, was you get up 8 a.m., you get dressed, you have breakfast, and you start your lessons at 9 a.m., and then you have short breaks throughout the day, and you finish up your day around 2 p.m. And for whatever reason, when I first started, that seemed like a great idea to me, and on our first day we crashed and burned because I forgot some specific things. I forgot that that's not the way our family runs. I forgot that I'm really not a morning person, and although my daughter is somewhat of a morning person, she's not really interested in lessons first thing in the morning. She needs playtime and some time to do a craft or something that's not a structured lesson the first thing in the morning. So by implementing a schedule that was the complete opposite of how our family ran, I ran into an issue, and instead of me saying, oh, maybe I just need to modify something, I started to feel like I was doing something wrong. And finally I just looked at it and said, you know what, I'm not doing anything wrong. This just isn't how my family runs. So as soon as I made the proper adjustments, I realized that the schedule that I thought we were going to be using looks nothing like what we do now, because it was something we needed to create a schedule that worked for our family dynamic. Copycatting did not work for us, and it hasn't since. There's no information that I find that I can use exactly the way I find it. I always have to make some modifications because I have to see what works best for us, and that's what's important here. Homeschooling is totally customizable. That means you are controlled. You're in control. You're in the driver's seat. So take that opportunity to do just that, to be in the driver's seat. And yes, it can be very scary when you're first starting out homeschooling to figure these things out, but that's the whole part of homeschooling. That's the whole reason why you're doing it. It's because you want to have that control over your child's education and how information is being presented to them, and in what formats and in what forums and spaces. So take that opportunity, embrace it, and like I said, find the information, gain inspiration from it, use it as guides and models, but don't copycat. Make it work for you and your family. Okay, so that's all for this video. Join me in the next video when we'll be talking about the second tip, which is how to take an honest assessment of your family and how your family dynamic looks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found some really great value in it. And like I said, I've done a blog post on this topic, so look in the description of this video if you want to see the rest of the tips ahead of time before the other videos come out. Okay, one more thing. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and let's work together to create an exciting learning environment for our children.